Hello, thank you for joining me for this mindfulness practice today. So for the next 10 minutes, we're setting the intention of being present and being mindful of this moment. And of course, we're going to integrate some stretching in as well. So as we get started, I want you to find a nice, comfortable seat. You're welcome to sit in a chair or on the cushion on the floor, whatever is comfortable for you. You do want to make sure that you're in a position and in a seat that you can stay for about 10 minutes. So why don't we go ahead and get started, allowing your arms to come down to your sides and allow your spine to become nice and tall. Rooting your hips and your tailbone down in towards your seat and growing nice and tall through the crown of your head. You can relax your gaze with your eyes open, or you can allow your eyes to close. Bringing that awareness to your posture here. So again, the spine is nice and long, but your shoulders are relaxed down. The muscles in your face, around your forehead and your jaw are soft. And just finding a nice, easy breath. Just becoming aware of our bodies here. So again, that awareness on the posture and the awareness of what's happening within your mind as well. So in our mindfulness meditation practice, the focus isn't exactly on just letting all thoughts go or trying to think about nothing or completely silence the mind. But let's just become aware of where those thoughts are. And instead of letting them stick and letting the mind ruminate about them, see if you can just acknowledge those thoughts and then just turn the awareness and the intention back to your breath. Inhaling nice and deep, drawing that breath all the way down in towards your belly. And as you exhale, feel that air completely leave, squeezing all the air out of your lungs. Each inhale filling up completely again, all the way down to the belly, expanding the rib cage. And each exhale, allowing yourself to empty completely. And again, becoming aware of what's happening in your mind as you breathe. Not judging any thoughts or anything that pops into your mind. But just keep bringing that awareness and that attention back to your breath. And on your next breath in, I'm going to have you reach your arms all the way up over your head. And when you exhale, you're going to exhale, bring your hands back behind you. Reach your fingertips down towards your chair or your cushion. And then feel the chest expand. You might feel your shoulder blades come together behind you, engaging the muscles in your upper back. You may also feel those shoulder blades slide down your back, so the shoulders can really drop down away from your ears. And as you continue to reach back, I want you to really think about and focus expanding your chest and feeling a nice stretch in the front of your shoulders. You may even bend those elbows back a little bit behind you to deepen the stretch in the shoulders. And as you hold this stretch, I want you to continue to breathe just as deeply – and just as intently as when we were just sitting. Keeping the spine nice and long as you breathe and as you stretch. Still drawing that breath all the way in, down towards your belly. And still exhaling completely. Keeping the mind focused on what you're feeling here in your muscles. Letting everything else take a back seat. And enjoying one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, allow your hands to come back and rest into your lap. And taking a moment to enjoy how that feels after the stretch. Maybe a little bit more looseness in the shoulders, maybe a bit more open in your chest. And letting the mind stay present. And then you're going to take your left arm and turn your thumb down towards the floor. And that arm is going to come across your chest, making sure that left shoulder stays down away from the ear, grabbing the hand behind the back of the left arm. Those left fingertips are reaching over to the left side, getting a nice stretch in the shoulder. And then allowing your right ear to fall to the right shoulder. Continuing to breathe. Becoming very aware of the stretch and the sensations that you feel. If you feel a lot of tightness and restrictions, see if you can use your breath to allow those muscles to soften a little bit. Breathing right into that tension. Listening to your body and backing it off when it needs to. Or maybe working into that stretch a little bit more if that's comfortable. And taking one more deep breath here in this stretch. And then allowing that to relax. Taking the opposite arm across. So again, thumb pointing down. Shoulder stays down away from the ear. And the hand just grabs behind that arm. Again, staying with the breath as you stretch. And then allowing that left ear to fall to the left shoulder. This side may feel different than the first. So perhaps you're aware of that. And just keep bringing your mind to the stretch, to the sensations that you feel. And as you continue to breathe deeply and intently, notice how that changes the stretch. Again, exhaling, maybe finding a little bit more room or a little bit more comfort. Continuing to fill all the way up with each inhale. And exhaling completely. And taking one final deep breath here. And then allowing the arms to relax back down. And if your eyes have opened, you can allow them to close again. Completing our practice by rooting down a little bit more through your hips. Perhaps growing a little bit taller in your spine. and just enjoying this moment, being grateful for yourself to spending this time today on you, and then setting the intention through the rest of your day and the rest of your week to stay mindful and to stay present. Whenever you're ready, you can softly open your eyes. And I thank you again so much for joining me today and look forward to seeing you again here next week.